What is up, everyone? So we're just a few days off of the Art Loeb hike, and haven't been on the bike for probably 2 weeks, so I wanted to come out and ride today. This trail system is called the Cartecay Mountain Bike Trails, or Cartecay, or I think some of the guys I've seen refer to it as the Rich Mountain WMA Bike Trails. It is in Rich Mountain WMA. A lands pass, fishing or hunting license is required to come on this property. Also, during hunting season, you can't be out here earlier than 10 a.m. So, according to what I can see on Mountain Bike Project, there are like close to 10 miles of trails out here, I think. The main trail, the Cartecay Loop, is like 6.1 miles, and the whole loop is rated as a black diamond, so typical. I think there should be a trail intersection up here. I think this is it right here. So this is the Cartecay Loop. Doesn't really have any directions, but so we're gonna go this way. This first little segment of trail we're gonna be on is still gonna be called the Cartecay Loop. And then a little ways down, we're gonna hang a right onto a trail called the Boy Scout Loop that is rated intermediate. And that'll bring us right down to the river for a little bit. It is the Cartecay River, the DNR section. And then once we get off the Boy Scout Loop, we'll connect up with the Red and White Trail, which is also rated intermediate, and it should bring us back around to this area that we're currently at. And then we'll decide after that if we want to pick up the loop on the other side. That whole loop is a solid black diamond for the entire loop. So let's ride this trail and see how we're feeling. Ooh. All right, I think this is the trail that I'm looking for. I'm not sure. Need to pull up. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna take that first right. And that'll bring us down the Boy Scout Loop, down to the river. So Little creek crossing. I don't really want to get my feet wet, but that wasn't so bad. So what I'm learning is that about 3 or 4 days of rest after a hard 4-day hike isn't really enough rest for your legs. And I'm also thinking that I might have made a wrong turn. So I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, so somehow I got way over here in the woods. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm gonna backtrack back down there. I think I gotta head the other way. We'll see. Okay, back to the intersection here. I'm not sure actually where I'm supposed to be. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere maybe. So I guess we're gonna backtrack all the way back until I can find the trail. Somehow I got way off trail. Okay. We made it back all the way to the original intersection where you can go right that way or stay straight. I believe straight is where I was trying to go originally. There's a blaze on the tree right there that I seen earlier, but there's like no legend or anything at the kiosk that tells you what any of this means. So I assumed, and by the way the map looked, that we needed to go to the right, which was wrong. That went half a mile out of the way. So I think we need to go straight, and then right away immediately we're gonna have to deal with this tree. That is one thing I've been reading on a couple different Facebook or trail descriptions, is there's quite a bit of trees down out here, which was part of the reason why I've kind of been neglecting to come. But some of the smaller stuff might not be too bad to clean out of the way. Maybe on my next off day I'll come and bring a little saw or something and try to help clean some of this up. Before we go too far, double check the map here. Okay, so it looks like we're on the right loop now. Boy Scout loop, rated as intermediate. This should here in just a little bit bring us down to the river. Okay, well, we made it to the river. However, I'm not exactly sure where the trail went. That was a very steep descent. Okay, we'll find it in a minute. Take a peek at the river. So something I decided to do today, I packed my hammock in my waist bag, and we're gonna set it up between these two trees. We're gonna hang out, get a little bit hydrated. I don't know, maybe 30-40 minutes we'll hang out right here on the banks of the Cartecay. And then I think we gotta head that way. There's not really a trail, but we'll find it. All right, so we were just hanging out between those trees, hung out for about 30 minutes. I've been trying to study this map, figure out what's going on here, because I'm not seeing, with the leaves and everything down right now, this trail is almost non-existent. I'm gonna think that this is it right here, but I can't be sure. Like this thing is saying that I'm still way off. Oh, it looks like the trail's up there on top of the hill. Let's see. All right, so just gonna leave the bike here for a minute. Looking right here, looks like a bank of a road. Somehow I missed this road when I went flying by the downhill earlier. And ended up all the way down at the river, which is fine. I wanted to be at the river anyways. But this is the trail that I need to be on, pretty sure. Let's see. Yep. All right. So that was fun. A little navigation to do. Really wish these trails would be marked. I know it's inside a rich mountain wilderness, but I don't know why it can't be marked better than this. So this is probably one of the coolest views of the Cartecay that I've seen. Okay, I'm sure you guys have heard me say this. For those of you who actually watch my videos and keep up with all of them, I've said it on several of my last videos. GoPro is just dropping the ball majorly. So I literally just changed the battery a few minutes ago back there. And for the longest time I had the beeps turned off for hunting purposes. But I recently went in and changed the settings, turned the beeps back on. Well, now that I've turned the beeps back on, every time it tries to corrupt a file, it beeps and shuts the camera down. So now I came, what, 50 yards, and I just had to spend the last 20 minutes sitting here trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with the camera. Freshly charged battery, and it just wanted to corrupt the file, and then it would just freeze the video. So, anyways, I don't know what's up with that, but whoa. Now we're starting to get down in the technical stuff that I thought we were in earlier. All right. These are some cool woods. Didn't even know this particular section of WMA existed. So I definitely have to come back and do some hunting. I don't know how many times I'll come back to mountain bike though. So far I haven't been thoroughly impressed. old cart hood. I think at this point we are back on the main trail end, road, whatever you want to call it. I should be coming up over this hill in a minute and be over near where we started earlier. Seems like I went backwards somehow. That's where we started at earlier. These trails suck. Man. I've never had such a hard problem figuring out where to go before. Okay. So I need to turn around and go straight back the way I just came. I'm not sure what's going on today, guys. I don't know if it's me or these trails just really suck, but I'm having such a hard time navigating out here. And we're back to the car. Just trying to take a look over here. When I was loading the bike up, I noticed, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it in the camera, but right in there, looks like there's a trail. I don't know if it's a mountain bike trail or not, but, so this is what I gotta say. When I bought this bike, I originally bought it with the intentions of, or with the idea of being able to ride like Forest Service roads and mountain bike trails. But if riding Forest Service roads is anything like what I did today, I don't know how much of that I'm going to be doing. I think I've kind of gotten spoiled with the groomed mountain bike trails, because today sucked. Granted, my body's not fully recovered from the Art Loeb hike, so I'm sure that had a lot to do with it, but overall it's just, I don't know, the trail wasn't blazed well, so I got lost and turned around, made it to the Cartecay, or excuse me, made it to the river, but then I got lost and turned around again at the river and had to end up pushing my bike way up a hill because I couldn't find the trail. And then like on the way back, there was I got turned around again somehow. I don't know, they could do a better job blazing it. Looks to me like no one's been out here riding in a while. All the leaves have fallen. You can't see the trail. Everything runs together. All the trails run together. It's not blazed. There's a bunch of trees down that you got to crawl under or go over. I don't know. I don't know who takes care of these trails. I don't know if it's Forest Service or what, but you know, I don't want to start trying to call people out, because I know volunteers put in a lot of time and effort, but these trails out here could definitely use some work. And I will probably put my money where my mouth is. I don't know if it'll be where these, I don't know if it'll be on these trails specifically, but I'll probably get out and do some volunteer work on some mountain bike trails soon. Mountain bike trails very soon. On the way back, I was thinking to myself that I probably wouldn't come back and ride these trails, but there is another loop on the other side that I didn't even get to today. And I will probably come back and ride that loop for the simple fact that that loop will bring you down to Clear Creek Falls and the Clear Creek area. So I think that would actually be kind of neat to ride down, be able to ride down to a waterfall that or lack thereof, waterfall that I've actually paddled through in my kayak before. So I don't know when I'll get out and do that, but hopefully in the next month or so, before it gets extremely cold, I'll get down here and be able to get by the river where Clear Creek Falls runs in. Aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. Thanks for all the likes, comments, new subscribes. Appreciate that as well. And I will catch you guys on the next one.